Today we're going to replace the shocks on our Dodge Ram 3500 four-wheel drive. Top of the shock is right here. You need a 3/4 deep wheel, deep socket. For the bottom of the shock, you're going to need a 7/8, and then for the shock castle on the top, you're going to need a 15mm wrench and socket. And we're going to see if our little Dewalt Impact will break everything loose for us. You got to get up. Here's the shock castle. Now you need to undo the top of the shock first, but these are your 15mm here. And then the top of your shock right here, on which is above the shock castle, that is your 3/4 deep socket, deep wheel, whatever you want to call it, of course. And then you got your other two back here, your 15mm that you can put a socket on. You need to undo this. Let's see, undo this top nut here before you undo these. And then this right here, you could grab it in the very top of this. You could grab it if you had to, but you need to undo this nut, then these three. And then once you got all that done, right inside this little hidey hole right here is your 7/8. That it's got a fixed nut on the back, or welded on, whatever. So you just got to take that bolt out, and that's a 7/8 underneath that coil spring. So we're going to take all this apart, put the new ones on it. Well, our little Dewalt Impact got all this off, and then we got this one underneath the fender off with the 15mm, but the Dewalt doesn't have the power. I don't know if I can get a shot on that down there or not. Let's see. Does not have the power to break the other shock. Nope, cannot break the other shock castle. Nuts loose. Well, guess we have to figure out something else. Well, here's the setup we end up using to break the shock castle. Nuts loose. Now we got them broke loose, we'll put it back on the Impact and make quick work of them. Also keep in mind, this right here clips on the shock castle. See if it'll focus. There we go. This deal right here in my hand, this is your breather for your axle. Don't forget to put that back on the shock castle. Well, our little Dewalt Impact couldn't break that big one either, but I mean, that's got a 7/8 socket on it. That's asking a lot of that little Impact. But once we start to break it loose, we'll put her on there to finish it. Something else I was looking at was right up in here. Right there. That there. So we can see it. That's got the Chrysler Mopar Dodge emblem on it. Oh my God, are these factory shocks? Oh my God, we got like 220 something thousand miles on here. They for sure need to be replaced. See, something else you need to do is jack it up so you take all the pressure off the shock and the suspension and all that, so everything can just kind of hang there. You can see we got Harbor Freight special jobs here. These little these little bottle jacks right here, man, worth their weight in gold. And we'll never use floor jacks because we're on the farm. We're always out, you know, in the field or whatever, working on whatever. But you know, in jack stands, that's important stuff. You don't want nothing falling on you. Let's see, you can see we got it all stretched out right here. I mean, versus, you know, the other side we're not even messing with yet. So Now we got to finish taking that bolt out on the bottom, and then we can replace the shock. Okay, here you go. We got it laying on this trailer fender here to try to give you a breakdown of what we got going on here. Let's start at the top here. This here was what we used the 3/4 socket, deep well socket on. You got, you know, this washer and rubber bushing, and then your shock castle. And remember, there's three. You're gonna need a 15mm socket and wrench, because where the inner fender is right here against one side, so you'll have to use a wrench on one side, and then you can use a socket on the other side. Then down on the bottom was what we used the 7/8 socket on, and you don't have to worry about the nut here. It's fixed, it's welded to the truck, so you won't lose that, but don't lose no other parts. And you know, don't hesitate before you start. You know, spray some penetrating oil on all this stuff. Make your life easier. You know, and we're gonna replace it with whatever the auto parts gave us. What was that? I think it was a Rancho 5500, 5000, something like that. Let's see. What did they give us here? Let's see. Which one was it? It was let's see. I guess the RS5500. Let's just take it out of the box here and see what we got going on. Well, let's see. Here's the part number. Rancho. Let's see. There's gotta be something in here with a better answer now. Okay, there you go. RS5000. Now we're getting ready to put our Rancho shock in, and if you know these things, you just grab them and you can pull them out, you know, to make them whatever length you need it to be to work on it and install it. You got your rubber boot here, and that just slides on there, and then there's a lip right here to sit on that. Okay, so, and then this goes on, then this, then your shock castle, and then you want your rubber, and then this would be there. Of course, your shock would be sticking out the top, and then your nut. So let's get this put together. Oh, and then your zip tie. The zip tie is the bottom of your boot. So let's get this done. I'll give you a little idea before we drop it down in the hole. Here's your zip tie on the bottom of your boot, and then you got your big washer, rubber bushing, big washer, and the nut. Of course, then you got your shock castle between your two rubber bushings. Let's drop her in there. Now it's just the reverse process of taking it out. You know, we drop the shock down. First bolt in was the last one out. Now we'll get up there and put the castle on and pull the shock up through it and put it together. Set the castle down. Got the nuts, all three nuts started. Don't forget to clip your breather back on your castle. This is for your axle, so don't forget that. That's an important thing right there. This guy right here, clip that back on there. There you go. And then get that breather clipped on, tighten up them nuts, and well, first you want to tighten up the castle the shock to the castle, and then you can tighten the castle, or either way. Well, that pretty much does it. We gotta nip off that zip tie there yet, but you know, we're done. Hope you liked it. We'll try to throw a couple links down in the bottom to the shocks, or maybe these this little impact here and tools or something, or what we used, or them jack stands, and just some miscellaneous stuff down there that might be any of use to you. You know, don't forget to spray some penetrating oil on that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Have a good one.